Okay, so speaking of quarterbacks, Dallas Cowboys finished at 12-5 with another early exit from the playoffs. A lot of the blame is going towards Dak Prescott. With that being said, do you think he is a top 5 QB?
No, absolutely not. No, I don't really like anything about the Cowboys. I think it's all smoke and mirrors with anything that relates to the Cowboys. I dislike them a lot because I really don't like the NFC period. Like, I don't like the Eagles, I don't like the Giants, I don't like the Cowboys, I don't like the Redskins. I think that whole NFC East was such a great division in the 80s and the 90s and what it's turned into shit. So anybody in that conference, I hate y'all lack of carrying over from past generations, making the conference good, and I don't like the Cowboys. But answering your question, no, Dak Prescott is not a top 5 quarterback. I would take Patrick Mahomes over him. I would take Joe Burrows over him. I would take Josh Allen over him. I'd take Justin Herbert over him. Okay. Lamar Jackson, I would take over him. I would even take Trevor Lawrence over him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I would take a Tom Brady if Tom Brady wanted to come back over him. Justin Fields, even though he's still early in Chicago. That's a bunch of people.
Would you put him in the top 10?
No,
okay.
I wouldn't put him in top shit. Well, nothing that the Cowboys doing. I put Brock Purdy over him with San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers, the list goes on. I think Dak is a decent quarterback, but I think nothing good happens in Dallas when it comes to football.
Okay, I will say Brock Purdy over Dak Prescott is crazy, but I do think Cowboys fans, they just want to be Cowboys fans.
Before you get into that, why do you think that's crazy?
Because he just had this season to really prove himself. Like, you know, Dak's been in the game a lot longer. Like, I ain't going to give it to Brock just yet. I think he has the tools to be better, but that's a bold statement right now.
How many
playoff
games could you check for me?
Yes.
You could finish that Brock Purdy win and how many Dak Prescott won, but why you do that? I'm sorry.
Right.
Now, you were saying about Cowboys.
But back to it, I just think that Cowboys fans, like, first of all, I'm sorry, Cowboys fans are annoying. They ride everything Dak Prescott does, even when he's not that great. He's good, but he's not great. The Cowboys choke in the playoffs every single time, which is why y'all have a lot of false hope that isn't happening. So, and you know, even for the Cowboys, like, I respect, you know, a good QB and a good wide receiver matchup. You know, he's got CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys already have a lot of tools that other teams don't have. Like, they have a pretty good defense. Their offense isn't the best as other teams, but they have a good enough offense. So for somebody to like Dak Prescott, if you put another QB in that sort of situation, they would be better. That's why when he brought up Trevor Lawrence, I don't know why people hate on Trevor Lawrence so much, because he's genuinely a good quarterback. Like, he's with the Jaguars and he's getting them to places they've never been before. So I just think, I know they're not going to give up Dak Prescott. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. But when is it time to start looking, you know?
He has 2 wins in the playoffs in his career.
Who?
Dak.
How about Brock Purdy?
Let's see.
When you get a chance, let me know. Because this was Brock Purdy's first year.
Right.
And Brock Purdy, he actually came in half of the year, but he's never lost a game.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
And I know it's on, and you're right, Dak Prescott has been playing way longer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's something's off, but I can't give it to him yet. But at this point in time, like, Dak Prescott's falling off. And Brock Purdy shot up too. And I just think that people have problems, you know, like, giving up their favorite players, quarterbacks, because people aren't quick to like relate to a young quarterback just because everybody's stuck on what they like. But you need to be able to realize when somebody's better. Like, even now, like, people still say Joe Burrow isn't that good. Like, there's no point in saying that because he's proven himself. Same with Pat Mahomes, same with Josh Allen. Like, yes, they're younger quarterbacks, but it's time to switch it up. That's why I even feel some type of way about like Aaron Rodgers. Like, people are holding on because him with the Packers, they're like, okay, Aaron Rodgers is that guy. But when you have these other quarterbacks showing that they're better, you need to move around your list.
Well, hold the fuck on. What you trying to say, Aaron Rodgers ain't shit?
I didn't say he ain't shit. I just, he definitely does.
What the fuck you talking about?
No, he definitely has earned his respect. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but I think it's time to swap out some of the old ones for the younger ones. He's still going to keep playing too.
I'm not disagreeing when it comes to sometimes when it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. I agree with that, but I don't think that's the case with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers didn't have the weapons he had the year before. Devontae Adams went to the Raiders. He got, he had new receivers that he's working with, and he didn't have the greatest season. But prior to this year that just passed, he was the MVP the year before that. And the year before that, he was the MVP. Like, of the whole NFL, he had one bad season. Now you want to swap the nigga out for the young niggas? Nah, we ain't gonna do that now. I think he's a crybaby when it comes to him getting back on the field in the offseason and the shit he puts Green Bay through. But as far as his playing ability, he just won 2 back-to-back NFL MVPs and he had one bad season. Now you saying put the young niggas and push them out. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Like I said, all respect to him, but I just feel like at this point, like sometimes there's a time when it's over. Like I know he can't keep playing. I know Tom Brady retired. The eyebrow twitch is crazy.
Because you're saying Aaron Rodgers should retire?
No, and it's just like, and I know he's gonna keep playing. I'm not saying he should retire, but I think maybe a couple of years left, then he's good. Like he doesn't need to keep playing. Like I just feel like
don't get it fucked up. He's older for an NFL player, 39 years old, which is really great. But he's playing at a high level. Same thing with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 45, still fucking top 10 quarterback if he wanted to play. But don't swap him out just because he's getting older. Now, if he's older, he ain't shit.
Right.
That's one thing. I get it. And you're old, you ain't shit. It's time to sit the fuck down. But he's just the fucking MVP the year before last, and he didn't have the weapons that he's used to. But I'd take him over Dak Prescott any motherfucking day. Yeah, I would take and that's a fact. So I'm looking here, and she let me know that Dak Prescott had 2 playoff wins. You said that it's kind of crazy that I put Brock Purdy above Dak Prescott, that is kind of crazy. I will admit that. But if the man never lost a game, talking about Brock Purdy, and the only game he kind of did lose, he got hurt because he didn't finish the game, and he has the same amount of playoff wins as Dak Prescott. You just said Dak was playing a while longer. Yeah. Why does Brock have the same amount of playoff wins as a nigga who's been playing 6, 7 years?
But that's the thing that's not okay. But I think people are, that's why I said Cowboys fan, like they're stuck on that. They're stuck on Dak. But it's like you need to look at who else is playing well.
Yeah, well, Dak just got a new contract. He's going to play. Yeah. He just got paid. You're going to play the next couple of years. That's what's going to happen. He's not going to not be the quarterback. He just got paid. But what I'm saying is, the regular season is great. If you don't win in the playoffs, what do it matter? And Brock Purdy has the same amount of playoff wins as Dak Prescott. So, answer your question, no, I'm not putting a nigga top 5.
And he's not.
All right. We're going to take a short break, and we will be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. She wanna be